The other thing we're working on, and anybody listening to this, gosh, I would probably give you tickets for a ball game if you would give me the answer to this. In most areas of the country, we have cable TV, like Cox in Florida. Here we have Insight. I want to get Insight out of my life forever. They're a monopoly. Their service is terrible. So we are now working on a project using magicJack. And you all know about magicJack, where it's $20 a year. So we can have the minimum service through Insight that we have to have, which is for our cable TV. And then we are in the process of replacing all of our phone lines with magicJack. So even our vanity phone numbers, we can get that same number, and with magicJack, it's $20 a year. And they've come out with a new one that doesn't even have to plug into the computer. And so my Etta, her husband, is an IT genius, and we are trying to get this whole office down to like almost no phone bill. And we haven't quite figured it out yet, but if somebody figures that out, instead of going on Dental Town talking about how much you hate your patients, tell us how to get rid of the Insight and how to use some of this technology, because one of our goals is to have the super high-tech office, but also we want to keep our overhead extremely low. And so everything we do, we are price shopping, we are figuring out a least expensive way of doing it, but still keep up the quality. So, the iPad is a great idea for dental offices. It will save you money, because your money is made when the drill is on the tooth. It's not explaining procedures to patients. And that's one of the biggest things I see when I go, the two biggest problems I see when I do consulting, almost every office in the country is overstaffed. I mean, always. Always. And I don't care whether it's Bambi, Don, and Fawn, or whether it's Todd and Chad and whoever, there's always, if there's people standing around too much, it's overstaffed. And the second thing I see in offices is we just don't watch overhead. I mean, there's just stupid stuff we do on overhead, and that's why I'm so blessed to have a great Etta who has my mindset of saving money. And so, she will not let me buy anything new. We had our sterilizer went out. She was on eBay in 2.5 seconds. She found one that was barely used for like $400. I mean, intraoral cameras. I mean, we use Dr. Quick Look, but then we use the plug and play version. It's $149 on eBay that just plugs right into the USB cable on your computer. So we are always looking for ways to do things, for the least amount of money in the office. And we are focused on overhead. And my buddy Chris Griffin down in Ripley, Mississippi, who's going to be speaking in Dallas, he's worse than I am. I mean, that guy, he knows how to cut that overhead down to nothing, and I like that a lot.